I'm back with Dan Smith and Friends of Mountain Rescue, and we're going to talk about some of the tools you need to keep safe in the mountains.
Well, if you look at what's laid out here on the table, a few things are missing. Your helmet, if you're on a snow machine, your helmet if you're skiing, your helmet if you're on a snowboard. Where we're getting a theme here. Wear a helmet.
Absolutely. And the other thing that grabs me is all of your maps, because I think, especially, you were saying how people, they're less likely to use maps in the winter.
Yeah.
But I think also we become so used to our smartphones, and you just plug into it. I want to go from point A to point B, and that's it. You know what I mean? That'll take you from point A to point B, but not so much in the backcountry.
Well, and it's that's about a 2-inch by 4-inch screen. Even when you zoom in, it's very hard to tell what things are. What we've discovered, not so much with people on skis or tellies, but with people on snow machines or timber sleds, they get to the trailhead and let's go, and they're off and running. And they didn't plan a route. And they didn't say, okay, we're going to go up this road, then there's a nice powder field to the right, we're going to go in there. But if that doesn't look good, we're going to stop on the road, we're going to open the map, we're going to decide all together where we're going. You can look at a ravine off a road, and you should probably stay out of a ravine anyway, but you see this big powder field behind it. Well, we'll just go through the ravine and we'll climb up and through the powder field. Maybe. You maybe not be able to get up out of that ravine. You might have to turn around. If you turn around, you might hit a weak layer in the snowpack and it comes down on you. You have to look at the maps. Electronic maps are good if they're good maps. There's a firm called CalTopo that's a free map. You can just Google CalTopo, and it will automatically give you, well, like semi-automatic, you have to push button, the slope angles.
And
you look at this whole area, the Shrine Bowl area, whatever. Here's where the angles are dangerous because it's color coded, and that helps you decide where not to go. Because unlike skiers and split boarders, you don't stop and do your tests. Snowmobiles are going 20 miles in the backcountry, even 10. You're relying an awful lot on your eyes. And if you've looked at that map before and know where you're going and know what the risks are, you can make an intelligent decision. As we said in the first 4 minutes, there's no place in the backcountry that is safe. There are places that are safer and places that are less safe. Strongly suggest you stay in the places that are safer. If you're down below tree line right now, the avalanche danger is low, but what's above you? You're below tree line, but look up to the slope to your right or your left, or the one in front of you or the one behind you. It's above tree line. Is it going to come down on you? Have those trees been taken out? How long ago? Just because you've got some trees between you and an Abbey slope doesn't mean it's not going to run and take those trees out. Last year, Minturn Mile, which is a back way off Vail Mountain, that place hasn't slid in memory. And it was a big slide. It took out 10-inch trees. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was there.
And when you see in the summertime the bottom of some of these slides, they look like toothpicks just dropped out of a box. It's
a very massive chainsaw went through there and cut them right off. And you don't want to be standing in front of that chainsaw. This is not a good place to be. And you have to think, the one tool that's not laid out on the table is this one. You have to have your brain turned on. And you get excited, and you really, back when I did it, I loved it, and I wasn't terribly good at it, and I created a lot of laughs for the people who were with me when I'd roll a machine over. But you have to think. You have to make conscious decisions to be where you're going to be, and hope they're good decisions.
Absolutely. Can you give me the name of that online map again?
Map sheet is CalTopo, CalTopo. It's free. You can buy enhanced versions up to it, and they're not terribly expensive. I think it's $50 a year to buy the top of the line version. But the free version will give you these gradients in the area you're in.
Thank you
good thing to do.
so much for bringing all of this in and reminding everyone, there is no safe space in the backcountry. We've got that local weather coming up.